हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे अबाउट सेक्शन 194I एंड सेक्शन 194IB ऑफ द इनकम टैक्स एक्ट। सो सेक्शन 194I एंड सेक्शन 194IB बोथ टॉक अबाउट TDS ऑन रेंट ऑफ लैंड एंड बिल्डिंग, प्लांट एंड मशीनरी, फर्नीचर एंड फिक्चर एक्सेट्रा। अभी हम डिस्कस करते हैं अबाउट सेक्शन 194I। सो सेक्शन 194I किसको किसको एप्लीकेबल है? तो एवरी पर्सन हु इज़ पेइंग रेंट टू एनी रेसिडेंट पर्सन एक्सेप्ट फॉर इंडिविजुअल एंड HUF जिनको टैक्स ऑडिट एप्लीकेबल नहीं है इज़ रिक्वायर्ड टू डिडक्ट TDS अंडर सेक्शन 194I if the amount of such rent exceeds rupees 50,000 per month. So what is the rate of TDS to be deducted? So the TDS will be deducted at the rate 2% in case of the rent of plant and machinery, and the TDS should be deducted at 10% in case of rent of land and building or furniture and fixtures. When should the TDS be deducted? So the TDS should be deducted at the time of credit in the books of accounts or at the time of payment, whichever is earlier. If the payment of rent is made in advance, तब advance पे भी TDS deduct करना पड़ेगा. Now we will discuss about section 194IB. Section 194IB is applicable when an individual or HUF जिनको tax audit applicable नहीं है is paying rent to a resident person if the amount of such rent exceeds rupees 50,000 per month. So what is the rate of TDS? So the TDS will be deducted at the rate 2% on both land and building, plant and machinery and furniture and fixture. When should the TDS be deducted? In case of section 194IB, the TDS should be deducted at the time of credit of rent of the last month of the PY or the last month of tenancy if such property is vacated during the year, or at the time of payment, whichever is earlier. The person deducting TDS under section 194IB is not required to apply for TAN and file regular TDS returns. Rather, such person is required to file Form 26QC, which is a Challan cum statement, and this Challan cum statement should be filed within 30 days from the end of the month in which such amount was deducted.